Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the CSL Scoop, the podcast all about our clueless slugging league. As always, I'm one of your co-hosts, Luke Argent, and I'm the GM of the Argent Angels.
And I am Camroc, the GM of the Camroc crew.
And joining us for tonight, once again, is no longer the coach of the Know-It-Alls, now the coach of the Angels, Phantom. How you doing, man?
I'm doing very well.
I don't like you.
Y'all pay
What do you mean
me.
you... All right, first off, before we talk about any game, we need to talk about why Phantom left the Know-It-Alls and why he isn't on the Camroc crew.
Yeah, okay, how did that happen? What did he offer that I couldn't?
I offered him protection from the Mafia, that's why, because I beat the Mafia.
So did I.
No, you offered him fucking Haribos, dude.
And protection if he looked at his DMs. But he didn't he didn't respond.
Yeah, you did that, but Luke had elite ball knowledge.
Yeah, but I was gonna give you a Haribo.
Counter argument, I could reference a bunch of stuff. Anyway, so yeah, Phantom is now the coach, and honestly, he's been helping me out a lot. It's nice to have a second voice to relay slugging info to and just talk team tactics and such. It's actually pretty nice. So tonight's
benefited you because you've been winning games.
We'll get into that because tonight's podcast is going to be a little bit different because, hence the name of this podcast, we have a lot of catching up to do before the All-Star break. We are currently in the middle... Camroc, what are you doing?
Oh, can you hear that? Oh, sorry.
Were you sawing something?
No, I was just spinning a bottle of Pepsi.
We can hear it, dude. The mic is picking up everything.
Oops.
Lock in, dude. It's been a while since we recorded the podcast. We need to lock back in. So,
Okay.
When we last left out the podcast, we were in the middle of week 4. The Knights were about to play the Lilies, and Rin was about to play the Legionnaires. So, what we're going to do is that we're going to talk about basically every single game that has happened in the league from then. So, end of week 4 all the way up to halfway through week 7. We'll briefly mention the power rankings as we go along. It won't be as in detail as the previous podcast because we have so much fucking ground to cover. And then we'll briefly touch on the All-Star break. So, our story picks up in week 4, and the undefeated streak ends in the lamest fucking way possible.
For the Camroc crew, who gets belts.
What?
No.
Whoa. I was not unbeaten. Shut the fuck up.
No. Phantom, I know you want to like diss the Camroc crew, but listen.
Whoa.
The Knights... Listen, alright, it's already off the rails. We're 5 minutes in, we're already off the rails. Forget we said anything. Forget we ever said anything. So anyway, the Lilies managed to beat the Knights 1-0 in quite possibly the most boring game of sluggers I've ever watched. Literally, if you turned off the TV after Hammer Bros home run, you would not have missed anything. Basically,
that game.
Yeah, let's just get... Honestly, I knew the Knights would be beaten eventually, but like...
Like, that was crazy.
And also, Petey... And, like, this was the first game with Petey on the Knights instead of the Know-It-Alls. Petey did not show up that game, neither.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Petey has... Like, he bobbled the ball. He barely got on base. He squandered potentially opportunities to take the games over and over and over again. Petey has just had a weird trajectory. Again, he was all gas, no brakes on opening night, and now he's just kind of poop. But you know who did lock in that game?
Who?
Me. Literally me. I pitched a full game that game. Listen, I am my own me's biggest fan. If no one is a fan of my me, I'm a fan of my me. If there's no fans of my me, I'm probably dead in a ditch somewhere.
Killed by the Mafia.
Killed by the Mafia. Here, lads, I want to hear, just quickly, Camroc, what was your... and Phantom as well. What was it like seeing the undefeated Knights lose 1-0 to the Lilies?
Depressing.
I thought it would have at least been like, 12-13 or something. Like, yo, you lost 1-0 on what map was this?
Stadium.
On a stadium with PD. You are that honestly is depressing. That's just sad.
Yeah.
It's a travesty. moving on to the last game of week 4, the Rin Chorus defeating the Lightning Legionnaires in Peach Ice Garden. That game was this hang on, was this that game? Oh my god. If you haven't watched the highlight reel of the Legionnaires Chorus game, watch it.
I think that has the potential to be like match of the year so far, I'll be honest.
Genuinely, because like again, it was a fairly back and forth game on Ice Garden. Like Lightning's team showed up big on offense. Bowser did not get a home run, but he did drive in a few runs. The team played really well, but there was one player, Red Koopa.
Nah, King Koopa.
As Phantom calls him. In the bottom of the 5th, when Bowser was on the mound, Red Koopa drove in. First off, he hit a charge hit, which turned off the lights in Ice Garden, and due to a combination of random fielding errors from Daffy Duck and Gaza and the fireball, Red Koopa brought in a 3 inside the park home run. You can literally hear us on call losing our. It's mainly me, Phantom, and Rin that is losing our shit at the highlight.
I'd say so.
And the funniest thing is that on that highlights video, Popcorn edited in fucking Looney Tunes music over it. It was very funny to see. I'm really glad the Chorus did beat the Legionnaires though, because again, the Bowser team is always scary. You can't really take that many chances with the Bowser team, but Rin pulled it out the bag. So that was week 4. And did we predict the power rankings? Let's just have a look at what we predicted the power rankings were going to look like and what they actually look like. So we thought that the power rankings would be from order from 10th to 1st. The Know-It-Alls, the Revolutionaries, the Tacticians, the Angels, the Crew, the Penguins, the Legionnaires, the Lilies, the Chorus, and the Knights. Well, they actually ended up looking like from 10th to 1st, the Know-It-Alls, the Tacticians, the Angels, the Legionnaires, the Crew, the Penguins, the Legionnaires, the Knights, the Chorus, and the Lilies. Did we get any of those predictions right?
Yeah. We got last, right?
Last.
The Know-It-Alls being in last, yeah, that was the only prediction we got right. Did we say all Lightning would be 4 as well? We only got 2.
We got 2. You got the Crew right as well, actually.
We got 3 predictions.
And the
right.
Penguins. And the Penguins.
4
and
predictions right.
And Chorus.
Fine. We got most of the predictions right, which was good.
And Legionnaires.
Dude, we honestly, shout outs me, past Camroc, past Rin, and past One and Only. We kind of cooked.
The people we got wrong was the Angels, the Revolutionaries, and Lilies and Knights.
But like again, we weren't expecting the Knights to lose 1-0 to the fucking to the Hammer Bro team.
Yeah.
Like, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing.
That is, quite frankly, humorous. Now then, Camroc, what are you fiddling with this time?
Sorry, I was not. What? I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I swear I could hear something coming from your mic. Maybe I'm just hearing things.
Camera.
Anywho, we actually have one trade to discuss before going into week 5 because it was revealed to us right before the week 4 finished up that TT managed to lock in a trade with Rin of all people. Even though Rin has gone on record saying, I'm not that big on trades, TT managed to convince Rin to send over Yellow Minion Guy, now known as Yellow Shy Guy, over to Rin's team, and in exchange, Rin has gone Baby Mario. Let's, this one's a fascinating one for me.
Interesting.
Like, the thing is, Baby Mario wasn't really getting played on TT's team at all, and to be fair, Rin wasn't using Yellow Shy Guy to his maximum potential. Like, he was playing Yellow Shy Guy in the outfield, because her infield is, what, Mickey and Red Critter?
Yeah.
Like, it kind of makes sense. Giving TT a bit more yellow chem and it gives Rin more red chem and it gives TT more yellow chem. It does feel weird to see TT with a Shy Guy on his team. Like, I don't know, man. When I think of TT, I don't really think of Shy Guy.
I think of, like,
Toads and Piantas and Nokis. Oh my.
Definitely more Toads.
Yeah, except we snatched all the Toads. Anyway, week 5 kicked off with Camroc. What the fuck happened again, mate?
It's weird we didn't have a game week 5. What are you talking about?
Camroc.
Camroc. I want to talk about this one. Camroc.
No, we can skip on.
Belt to ass. Belt.
No, if you want to watch that game, nothing went right. Nothing went right. Everything went wrong. Any sort of
You got that belt. The Legionnaire. I think it was the Legionnaires, right?
No,
It was the-
it was
It was
popcorn.
it was. Hang on, was it the Knights or was it the Legionnaires?
It
Who
was one
was
of
it?
the.
Like,
No,
it
it's the
was
Legionnaires. Their home stage is Castle, right?
no Camroc's home stadium's Castle.
Who? Who was it then?
It was the Legionnaires. It was the Legionnaires that gave belt to
Yeah,
Ass.
the Legionnaires came back from Ice Garden like, nah, we can't take that, and just started beating Camroc to death.
The thing is, Bowser didn't get a home run, but Camroc. Like, we expect you to score something. You lose in a 13-0 shutout.
The only one in the league so far. The second one in the league. The first one was 1-0. Followed that up with a 13-0.
If you would have watched that game, I got everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
Murphy's Law. You forgot Murphy's Law. Slugger's Law.
Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. But like Donkey Kong wasn't doing much. The Stooges,
I don't know.
Haraguma's super jump catch was mad impressive, but like that was it really.
Like I don't know what there's nothing really I can say about it. To be honest,
it was just absolute. It was just an absolute sham.
Hey, but Bowser was so shit, so that was good.
That's like the one upside you can take from that game.
That's like it's the only upside I can take. At least we prevented him getting home run. It's the only thing we did.
All right, next up we have my Angels just about edging out the Penguins 6-5. This was a fairly close game.
Yeah, and keep in mind this was like me just joining the Angels.
Yeah, this was your first game as my coach. Junior went bananas on pitching.
He straight up said,
Phantom, I hate to break it to you, the mic Discord completely ate all of that up.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Are you out and about at the moment?
I'm about to be at work.
Oh, if you need to go, me and Camroc can hold things down if you're gone.
Good. I can stay on until 45, and then I'm going to clock in.
Okay, fair enough. So again, like the Angels and also this was the first home run. I think like the second home run my team has ever gone came off of Boney Stark. And again, in the highlight video, you can hear Phantom saying, "Jarvis, send this to the moon."
Jarvis, send that bitch to the moon.
Like fucking hell, the game started with Popcorn getting, I think it was a grand slam from one of his guys. No, it wasn't a grand. Was it? No, it was. No, I'm watching back the footage. I'm watching back the footage. It wasn't a grand. It wasn't a grand slam. It was an RBI single and then like a 3-run homer from Ice Bro.
I would like to add like popcorn. The popcorn Penguins are like such a weird team because like they either win very well or lose poorly. It's just a weird team.
It's
like with me, like I'm just shit, but like he's like, oh, he wins one week and then he's shit the other week and then he wins again another week. It's like you don't really know what's going to happen with the Penguins, to be honest.
Exactly. You know what? I actually look back at the box score here. The game, like if you basically stopped watching the game after the bottom of the second, you would only miss the Penguins getting a run near the end of the game, and that was it, really. I'm glad I beat the Penguins, but like Jason did basically nothing for his first game at bat. Like one of his first. Jason's not been doing much lately.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame because I've seen the other Brown Me's like House and Obama have done relatively well.
They've done very well considering like they're put after the Stooges. They've done amazing.
Yeah.
It's just I wish Jason would do better as well.
I love House.
Yeah. We love House. We love House MD in this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Our next game was the return of the Mafia, and they came back with a screeching vengeance.
They straight up said, nah, our coach left. We need to go slide immediately.
K-Rool and the Mafia dumpstered the Lilies 8-2. That game got ugly.
Wait,
like fucking hell.
Where was
Blue
that game?
Toad. It was in the stadium. One of the highlights, Blue Critter star swung the ball and then hit off Green, and Green Toad bobbled it over the wall. It was it was a no good, very bad day for the Lilies that day, except for one Lily, and I think you already know who.
Ooh, Hammer, bro.
Me, literally me. I got my very first home run of the season.
Yo.
And like in the clip, you can just hear me going, "I'm him," and that's how we do it in Car Kid.
Cock.
Dude, I am my own me's biggest fan. Like genuinely, there was only 2 runs scored from the Lilies that game. One of them came from me, and I'm pretty sure the other one came from Hammer Bro. Let me just quickly double check the highlights here. I'm pretty sure the other one came from Hammer Bro.
Yeah.
Let me just skim the highlight reels. Skim. What were your thoughts? Camroc and Phantom, were you there to watch that game?
I don't think I was.
didn't
I was
see
most
that
likely
one.
at work.
Did you either catch the highlights or the VOD? Like, what did you see of the game?
I did not see this game at all.
Yeah, no, I legit got home from work that day and crashed onto my bed.
Fair enough. Oh, I just looked at the footage there. It was a solo homer from Critter at the bottom of the 6th. They got their 1 run in the bottom of the 6th, and yeah. The thing is, the reason we put the know-it-alls down at like 10th in the power ranking and how it actually happened is because Reese was trading so much of the team around basically at random that the team lacked an identity. And after losing to my team on Daisy Cruiser, we thought there's no way this team is as bad as we think it is.
Like, no. Did that one trade Reese did without me? Because keep in mind, at the beginning of the season, he had said, handle all trade ordeals with Phantoms.
The one time he does a trade himself, and it's
Crazy.
you know what? Maybe the cruiser game against the Angels was like a one-off bad day for the Mafia.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
they had just gotten away from. They had gotten out the night. They're like, he got traded to this shit show.
Oh, you gotta feel bad. You gotta feel bad for that. And to cap off week, and to cap off. No, not to cap off the week. To keep the week going, we got the Tacticians beating the Gaza Revolutionaries 6-4 at Luigi Mansion.
Oh,
I don't remember
Gaza.
much about this game, to be honest. This was a fairly standard game of the ye old mansion.
Yeah.
Looking at the highlight reel here, not a whole lot happened this game. Gaza
It's
was mainly crashing out for most of the game.
It's sad. It's sad to see Gaza do it poorly because like he'd be one of the people that put the most thought into it.
Yeah, like Gaza has knowledge, and again, Gaza has a really good team on paper. It's just, again, I don't know if it's just bad luck Gaza's been dealt, but the Revolutionaries have been struggling for a while.
Yeah.
And it was a much-deserved crash out from Gaza in the midst of that game.
Yep. Because like TT isn't doing too well either. It was a game going in when 2 teams were doing poorly.
Yeah, it was just.
What's happening to Gaza? Because Gaza has a good team on paper.
Yeah. Sometimes paper and reality does not mix.
Oh my god, I just remembered something about the camera. I don't mean to beat a dead horse while style. I just remembered in that Legionnaires game you had, DK Star Pitch basically did nothing on the what inning was it? The bottom of the 6th, and then Gaza kicked Obama in the face and said, "This is for Libya."
DK did nothing at all. He's in this entire season.
You should have let me had DK then Camroc. You should have just gone with Wario.
Well, how was I supposed to know this?
Have been kind of ass.
Who?
Like, the top 4 have been kind of ass except for K. Rule.
The big 4, i.e. Bowser, DK, PD, K. Rule.
Yeah.
That's like the big 4 of sluggers.
I'm hoping it turns.
They're thinking of a good Sluggers character. Those are like the first 4 people that come to mind. K. Rule has honestly drove in for his MVP spot. I don't think that he's not out of MVP discussions right now.
Yeah.
TT just said in Sluggers General, it's officially been proven that I am no match for the Kremlin Mafia. No fucking shit.
My brother in Christ, you got belt to ass.
TT, we love you, man, but like, K. Rool is literally leading the league in RBI and home runs as we speak.
I think he has more RBIs than every other top 3 combined.
He does, and he has the most home runs of the flippin' league. He has 11 home runs to his name.
Yeah.
Most of his RBI, basically all of K. Rool's RBI is coming from home runs, and he has like what? After tonight, like 21 RBI. K. Rool is like, again, other than that one off game at Daisy Cruiser, K. Rool is making a serious conversation for MVP.
Yeah.
K. Rool ain't here to play games no more.
So shall we move on to the next game?
Yeah, the final game of week 5. In a week that was basically Ice Conference versus Fire Conference, the Nashville Knights bring home the one Fire Conference win, beating the Chorus 3-2. Mind you, I'm pretty sure, unless someone can prove me wrong, just off the top of my head, Rin has only lost games by a margin of 1 run.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Rin's team, for a team that has like no dedication, has like when you look at Rin's team, you see a jumbled mess. But for some reason, that mess comes together to form the most beautiful music you've ever heard.
I mean, dude, you got Red Koopa to run the bases. Rin and Wario are like a dynamic slugging pitching duo. And of course, you got Red Critter, aka Cryptid, aka Mr. Piggyback, aka Red Dynamite. You got that guy, you know. But like,
aka Turn to
Monkey.
Monkey.
Anyway, yeah, there was lots of train shenanigans that game. There was some weird plays from Petey in the infield, multiple train shenanigans. There was some good old fashioned commentator's curse, but the death nail for the chorus that game. Unfortunately, even with the star bonus, Wario was a bit on the slow side for base running.
Unfortunately.
Resulting in me calling him a fat ass twice, and the second time ended up getting me muted.
Deserved.
Camroc, have you burned the bridge with Wario? Have you burned the bridge?
No, deserved that you got muted.
Oh, okay then. What say you, Governor?
Never insult my goat.
Week 6 and week 7 have been slaughtered.
No, why would you say that?
Week 6, oh my god, we're moving on from that. Quickly, we're just going to touch base on the week 5 power rankings. They are from bottom to top. The Camroc Crew, the Gaza Revolutionaries, the TT Tacticians, the Popcorn Penguins, the Origin Angels, the Whisper Know-It-Alls, the Meme Lilies, the Rin Chorus, the Lightning Engineers, and the Nashville Knights. The Knights being number 1 back on the top makes a lot of sense. Rin still being in the top 3 makes sense as well. Lightning also getting up there as well. The Know-It-Alls jumping from 10th back to 5th is a testament to how much the Mafia have been doing, to how well the Mafia have been doing lately.
The Mafia have been just delivering hit after hit, and I pray to God they don't find my hiding place.
Also, poor Gaza, he went from number 7 in the power rankings to 9, and he's just been at 10th ever since.
Gaza has just not had a good season.
But you know what? You know what's going to fix it? The number 1 overall pick next season. That's what's going to change everything.
The issue is that he traded away his 3rd-round pick for Blue Critter, who he immediately trades back. So he got no value out of that trade.
Damn. So moving on now, we're going to talk about week 6. Now, week 6 is a bit of a blind spot for me because
I would honestly say week 6 is the weirdest week.
It was a weird week. Camroc, when the first 3 games were being played, I was out on a night out in college.
Yeah, it was such a weird week. It was such a
I'm pretty sure
week, man.
I'm pretty sure in Clueless Broadcast, I'm pretty sure there's a picture of me in Clueless Broadcast where I'm just holding a pint. I popped in, took a picture of me holding a pint, and then left immediately. I'm gonna put it in memes. I'm gonna put it in the memes chat, honestly. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is the picture.
You were drunk out of your mind. I'm just gonna say that. You were drunk out
I was not drunk out of my mind. Let it be known. It
Copperberg.
was a pint of Copperberg. So, the first 3 games were being played while I was on a night out in college. My game was played after I got home from a convention, and the last game was played while I was still at that same convention. Like, they just picked a proper weird week of my life to do the Week 6 game. So, yeah, Week 6 was a bizarre little week. It started with the Penguins winning another game against the Gaza Revolutionaries 14-10.
Gaza got quite unlucky this game, I'll be honest.
Like,
I was
Camroc,
not
you were there.
here for any of them. So Camroc,
Camroc, have you been there? Were you there for all the for the Week 6 games? Can you tell us a little bit about what happened in that game?
Yeah. It's kind of blurry, to be honest. I can't really remember.
6 is
but like,
a blind
I
spot.
all I remember is that Gaza got unlucky. To be fair to Popcorn, like he played well. It's Gaza got unlucky again. Kind of the story of Gaza.
Daisy finally star swung. Daisy finally did a star swing.
Yeah.
Wiggler from what I remember watching the game the morning after that night out, Wiggler did indeed put on a clinic on the mound. And speaking of putting on a clinic, the return to form for the Camroc crew as you managed to beat the Knights 12-5. You talk about the Penguins being a hot and cold team. The Knights, as of recently, have been hot and cold in comparison to what they were at the beginning of the season.
In the beginning of the season, I think we can all agree they were a cinch for the playoffs. They were going to stay in like top 3 the entire time.
Now there's a chance.
Yeah.
A slim chance.
Holy shit. Honestly, we fucking needed that win.
Yeah, no shit, you needed that win.
We needed that so bad. Also, all it took was getting rid of the Stooges.
All but one of the Stooges. So for the first time, I've seen Camroc like do sluggers sims before. This was the very first time I have ever seen Camroc play a game where neither Goomba nor Monty was on his team. Instead of those, we had the debut of Chris McLean and Camroc's own me, and Camroc. The crew turned up that game. I remember watching the highlights. You guys went bananas.
Yeah, and it kind of just proved that I need to stick with this now. Funky's a monster. Donkey Kong's a bit weird. Funky is literally the only reason I have a chance to go to playoff. If it wasn't in my team, I would not be anywhere near it.
Also, Petey got a home. Also, Petey finally homered, but it was with the assist of a train. So there's that. Camroc. So playing both your own me and Chris McLean, was it a tough pill to swallow to bench Goomba and Monty?
I was kind of doing the 5 stages of denial and 5 stages of grief the entire time until stage 5 was acceptance. I just did it. I knew I had to do it if I wanted to even stay in the competition.
I mean, as marketable as Goomba and Monty are, and as much hype as we give, say, Molly on the mic, Cyan Me's definitely help your team out, like, tremendously.
I just had to do it. Like, I just had to.
For the chance.
It was difficult.
For the chance at immortality.
But I had to do it. Because I remember after that disastrous game against Legion, Gaza texted me saying, "You gotta get rid of the Stooges," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to do that."
The Stooges were like pleading over to Camroc, like, "Please."
No, it's sentimentality.
Because again, I've never seen Camroc not play a Sluggers game where he didn't have Goomba and Monty on the team.
They've been with me for like it's probably the Thursdays.
Well, I'm going to ask this question here: are we going to see them come back in the playoffs, or are they just going to be on the bench for the entire rest of the season?
I'll be honest. I might put them into the All-Star.
You might throw the
Wait, Camroc. Are you suggesting that your 3... All right, we're going to jump ahead a small bit here, but briefly, Camroc, are you saying that for all 3 of your All-Star nominations, you're giving all 3 to the Stooges?
Yes.
Camroc. Paragoomba. I understand Paragoomba. But no Funky, no DK, not even a house?
No, only I get to benefit.
See, Phantom, there's something you know about Camroc. When it comes to... See, Camroc... At the end of the day, Camroc still loves the Stooges. That's something you just have to take into consideration.
You know what? I can respect it. I can respect this man for loving the Stooges. I can give him the respect he deserves.
So yeah, the Camroc crew with a return to form win against the Knights, who again, for some reason, have just been hot and cold recently. And granted, they're 5-2 right now, but like, saying that I have the same record as the Knights is a weird sentence.
Considering like your first 3
Yeah.
weeks, your first 2 weeks, you lost your 2 games. Rode
No,
near the bottom.
I know. I won a game, I lost a game, won a game, lost a game, and now I haven't lost since.
And you picked up me halfway through that, and it's like,
dude, Phantom, you've breathed new life into my team.
alrighty, but I'm at work now, so I'll see you guys later.
All right, we'll see you around, Phantom. Thank you so much for popping into the podcast. Thank you so much for popping in.
No problem, y'all. I'll see y'all at like 9:00.
See ya.
See ya, bro.
It's 9:00 where me and Camroc are living right now. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, next game of week 6, the first game of Yellow Guy on the team of the Tacticians, and this is part 1. This is part 1 of TT gets bullied by the Mafia. This is part 1 of that saga. There was a few highlights from the Tacticians that game. Like TT does like this insane double play in the top of the first to get the critters out. He headbutts off the wall, which ricochets the ball back into Yellowtoad's glove, and that turns into a buddy throw.
I'll be honest, like always said about Gaza, like TT hasn't been much better than Gaza.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like both conferences have a team that kind of has been faltering. I mean, granted, it is a shame that Gaza hasn't been.
Like no
offense to TT, but like the run differential. Like I'm looking at the run differential right now. Gaza has a run differential of minus 23. TT does have a better record, but his run differential is minus 20. That's what happens when the Mafia whips your shit for 2 straight weeks. Yeah, like the K rule, like even though Mario was good on pitching, Yellowtoad and Toad, it's Yellowtoad. The downfall of Yellowtoad needs to be studied.
Yeah, and I think it's sad to say because that's like
it sucks because for those who don't know, TT's it's online.
That is practically the Stooges.
Yeah, what the Stooges mean to Camroc, and what Whooper means to me. That's what Yellowtoad means to TT, and it's really fucking shitty to see. Yellowtoad like looking at the stat sheet, Yellowtoad currently has the most errors in the league. It's unfortunate. So yeah, the know-it-alls sleep with the fishes as the Mafia absolutely dome them in 9-2. Then we had my first ever Ice Garden game in a long time against the Chorus. The first time me and Rin have ever been on opposing Sluggers teams.
And once again, Rin lost
by 1. And that game was fun to watch. After coming home after a long day at the convention, it was nice to come home and watch some Sluggers. TT did bring up in the highlight video that basically most of the game was me just shouting at Blue Toad, just like saying, run, run, run. It's because I gave Blue Toad the star bonus that game, and I just wanted him to use the star bonus to its maximum efficiency.
Yeah.
I did beat the Chorus, which I was surprised by, but Cam, do I have to talk about Toadsworth?
Yeah.
Fine, you could start talking about Toadsworth, and then I'll follow up.
He's shit.
You're right. Toadsworth.
How do you win and him get a 0? Like,
Toadsworth got a 0 in the box score that game, despite getting all these. He got all the RBI chances. Like One Winged Angel basically only played for Toadsworth that game, and he did nothing. I want Toadsworth to do something, but
maybe you should have accepted Toadsworth to TT.
Dude was offering me Baby Peach. If he offered me a better freaking trade, I would have traded Toadsworth by now. But he offered me Baby Peach, who has been riding.
Yeah, but now nobody wants Toadsworth.
Yeah, but I'd rather keep Toadsworth in the hope that he might do something than give TT more chemistry whilst nerfing mine.
Maybe, fair.
Jesus. I'd be a fool to take that trade. Anyway, the Chorus did play well that game. Beef Boss Beef Boss playing instead of Bill Cipher. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I think Bill works better for Rin's team than Beef Boss does. Maybe that's just because of the sample size of one game we've seen Beef Boss. but that's just me putting that out there.
Yeah. And next we
The
have
Lilies and the Legionnaires. The Lilies.
my God, Legionnaires. I'm sorry, but how are you like so inconsistent? You beat me 13-0.
I mean, one thing did happen this game. Bowser finally got a home run.
It only took him.
It only took him 6 weeks and 6 innings for him to finally get a home run. You want to know the players who have gone a home run before Bowser did? You want to know the players?
You
You want to know some of the players that have gone a home run before Bowser did this season? You want to know some of the players?
You could do the Countries of World song from the...
Maybe someday I'll do it. K. Rool, Brown Critter, Blue Critter, Yellow Pianta, Kirby, Wario, freaking Red Koopa because of the Inside the Park Homer, Pauline, Daisy, Blue Toad. I'm not done. Pink Yoshi somehow because of an Inside the Park home run. Freaking Koopa the Quick. House.
Koopa the Quick.
Isabel. Rosalina. Like, Koopa got a home run that game before Bowser did. Like, I think Bowser just saw Koopa get a home run and was figured, you know what? Fine, I guess I'll try to get a home run if Koopa got one. Like, Legionnaires. Like, again, Lightning's team has been doing good. They've been doing consistent. They're consistent. It's just, again, Bowser kind of needs to pull his weight a little bit more. Like, he's great at pitching, but he's like the juggernaut of offense, and he's just not showing up. But you know who has been showing up as a juggernaut of offense? Me. Literally me. If there's one thing I'm pushing with this episode, is me making a campaign for me of the season. And like...
Blazes and now success confirmed.
Like, no fucking shit. I got 125 in the box score that game. I batted a perfect game. I pitched for most of the game. I got a strikeout. Like, dude, my me has been insane this league.
Yeah.
Hold on, Rin just responded to the message saying he getting crunk. I'm gonna respond straight up crunking it. Straight up crunking it. Old pick, by the way. Straight up crunking it. There's no one to moderate me and Camroc and now, so we're just we're getting distracted by straight up crunking it. Oh, we're crunking it. Yeah, the highlight of the week was also the fucking arrow shot that game, like the fucking arrow shot that went off to the side. Yeah, but like, even though my performance that game was incredible, the highlight of the week was the Koopa home run. Like, see the little dance he did as he made his way to second base. Koopa the Quick was feeling himself after that one. Also, Red Koopa. Now all the Koopas have home runs. Red Koopa, they got homers because Inside the Park home runs do count because they have home run in the name. So that was it for week 6. Again, bit of a weird week in all honesty.
It was such a weird week, and you can see it in Power Rankings. Popcorn had no idea.
He literally said, and I quote, "These are weird given the games played this week, so this is the best I can come up with." So we could probably talk about these ones in a little bit more detail. So in 10th is Gaza again, which
makes sense.
Sadly makes lots of sense. Gaza has not won a game since I want to say week 2. We're in week 7, by the way. We are in week 7.
No, he beat whatever week he beat me. That's
yeah. It was that week. Oh, it was maddening to see. Yeah, Gaza in 9th is the Tacticians, and again, I think this makes fair enough. I mean, he did get thrashed by the Mafia.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you deal with the Mafia. And again, it's Yellow Toad, sadly, and Yellow Pianta to an extent as well. Like the two mascots of the Tacticians haven't been doing the best. Like Yellow Pianta, like you can even hear it in the recordings. Like when we say this, we mean this for just purely based off observation. You can actually hear TT getting frustrated at Yellow Pianta, which is a shame because like what the Stooges mean to you, Yellow Pianta and Yellow Toad mean to TT.
Yeah, and I understand how it feels when like your favorite piece of the team does not.
That's basically how I feel with fucking Toadsworth. Toadsworth, I'm not asking much, Toadsworth.
Speeders were only in a team for
Toadsworth, I'm not asking much, dude. I'm just asking you for you to get on base one time. 8th is the Crew. Now, given the fact that you were in ass tier the week before, you're starting to climb up again.
No, I think it's fair. Like I couldn't, even though we beat the Knights 12-5, which is fairly impressive. Like we were dead on ass.
But I feel like the new people of Chris McLean and your own me, like I remember how good your me can be, Camroc. You can
I just hope if we can beat the Lilies, like that would be a statement.
that
would be a statement to
Camroc,
make.
that is a make or break game for you, Camroc.
Yeah, like the Knights game was important. I think I'm honestly consider the Lilies game as more important as the Knights.
Exactly. In at number 7 is the Chorus. I think this is a little bit harsh, I mean, granted, the week was fucking weird, so take these rankings with a pinch of salt. But going from 3rd to 2nd to 7th is a bit extreme.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can also see why though in the same amount.
Yeah, the other teams, the teams
they did
above
lose.
the Chorus just either scored more in the games they won or achieved more in the games
Honestly,
they lost.
In my opinion, between 3 and 7, it could have been like anywhere.
I mean, fair enough, I suppose. That's a valid statement. That's not a valid enough statement to make. In at number 6 is the Penguins. Daisy star pitch shenanigans to one side. I can kind of see this making sense.
Yeah.
Like as you brought up, Camroc, Popcorn, the Penguins have been a very hot and cold team.
They have.
Yeah. Number 5, we have the Angels.
But not.
Camroc, I made it into the top 5.
Yo, you're now definition of mid.
Jesus.
Congratulations, you made it to mid.
That's exactly what Adelphos told me in college when I explained the power rankings to him this morning. Like, I was like, first off, Adelphos is a spectator in the CSL server. Shout out Adelphos. Anyway, I was explaining the power rankings to him. I was like, yo, dude, I finally made it to the top 5 in the power rankings. Like, we're team 5 out of 10. And he's like, Luke, what I see lists, Luke, I only see 3 positions. First, last, and mid.
1, 2.
You are mid right now.
Yeah, I think like top 3 are like good. 4, 5, 6 mid. 7, 8, 9, 10.
7, 8, 9 are and the 9, 10 is ass. And then number 4 is the Knights. Now this is another little bit of a fall from grace. Again, the Knights.
I think it's fair because they did lose badly to the person who was.
Yeah, it was the 10th. Once again, it was the 10th seed upsetting the 1 seed. But again, it's Petey, man. Petey has just not done much for the Knights as of back then. We'll quickly go over the week 7 games that have happened currently, but Petey might have started to turn the ship around a small bit. Especially seeing as, to take a little break from the power rankings here, Camroc, we have one last trade to discuss. What might be the final trade of the season.
Oh yeah, because trades.
Yeah, the trade. As for those of you who aren't aware, this is a 14-week slugger season. Week 7 is followed up immediately by the All-Star break and then the trade deadline. So all the teams are locked in until the rest of the season. So,
by the way, when I tell Popcorn my top 3 for All-Star, he's going to be pissed.
Yeah, because he's in your conference.
Yeah, I did a similar thing last season.
Jesus. So.
But it was last season was so funny because like it was like Bowles on the other side. So me and another one was like, nah, you know what? Let's just put a worse player.
Let's sandbag for the All-Star break, fucking.
But we won it as well.
That is crazy. That is crazy to think about.
And it was a shittest team. Because I had Donkey Kong and I did not send Donkey Kong.
That is fucking. You sent the Stooges.
It was hilarious. No, I sent a Gaza, me who didn't play, and Monty Mole.
Moly. All right, so the trade we need to discuss is the Knights and the Revolutionaries deciding to swap their captains, which means Birdo is now on the Knights, Yoshi is now on the Revolutionaries. Again, and a third-round pick was also thrown in. Now, if it's the Knights' third-round pick, I can see Gaza benefiting from this. If it's Gaza's third-round pick, Gaza, what are you doing?
I think Gaza's throwing all dice this year. He's desperate.
Probably. I mean, you just gave the team, like in my eyes, you just gave the team with Petey Birdo.
Yeah. Did also
Oh, it's the
say,
Knights' third-round
also-
pick. So I think Gaza's
that makes
tanking this
sense.
season. I think Gaza's tanking.
Yeah. Also, can I just say as well, what was I say? What was I say? Yeah, Gaza came to me with a trade offer that I did.
What
I
did he
not
offer you,
accept.
dude?
He offered me Rosalina
In exchange for
baby DK.
why? I guess because he has the other two Kongs, he could go with like a Kong outfield.
Yeah. I honestly rejected because he was quite puzzled with me rejecting it because like I will be honest, like Rosalina does fit my team. However, Baby DK has done nothing to make me hate
And
him.
also, isn't Baby
he's
DK
been-
your starting pitcher?
Exactly. So like I didn't want to lose him because his pitcher, then I had to change my pitching order.
That is actually crazy that he offered you that. So in exchange for the Knights' third-round pick, they switched captains around. So I think Gaza is tanking.
I think he's tanking, but also trying his best.
Yeah, because yeah, I guess. But like, here's the thing: Yoshi does not really fit Gaza's team in the slightest. I mean, he has Butter Chicken on the team, I guess, for one Chem Link. He has the Butter Chicken that's been sitting in the fridge since the fucking draft. But like, again, looking at Gaza's team, Yoshi does not really fit in that well. Meanwhile, Birdo fits like a glove onto the Knights. It's just, again, you gave, like, again, the term I hear a lot in the ASA is the term is Birdo slop teams. PD is literally like like, if the Birdo slop is like a patty, like a burger, right? Birdo is like the bun, PD's the patty. And then like Wiggler's the cheese, King Boo is the onions, and I guess Wiggler and the others are tomatoes, I guess. I was going somewhere
actually,
with this metaphor.
This is actually like weird. Like if you look at the average rankings, like most are around like 5, 6, 4 maybe, but Gaza is like well behind everyone with a 9.17.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gaza's tanking for next season because I'm pretty sure how the postseason's gonna work. Again, this is not how this is like. Don't take my word as gospel, but I'm pretty sure this is how the postseason.
Because remember, folks, we are ponders.
We are the ponderers. We are we are the intellectual Navy SEALs of being dumbasses. So
yeah, and every week we do this podcast, we always get talk shit as a shit take.
Yeah, like there's
always someone saying it's a shit take. So
like there's always at least one take on the podcast that ages like milk. Like the Camroc crew are going to be the best team this season.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to sneak that one in there. But like again,
or even us saying that chorus would be the worst one.
No, the only reason we said the chorus would be one of the weaker teams is because of Rin's inexperience. But Rin has adapted one of the quickest to ever adapt to sluggers I've ever seen. That's just the power of.
Yeah.
Is it the spectrum? Is it the spectrum diff? Exactly, dude.
Yo, I'm on that.
You know, side note. You know, I got tested for that back in first year, and it came back negative.
Haha, you're annoying.
No, I'm not, Camroc. Have you seen my habits? I am anything but. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Unless there's alcohol.
Anywho, to quickly wrap up like the trade talk. The Knights selling off a third-round pick to Gaza. Here's the thing, though. Gaza sold off a third-round pick of his to the know-it-alls. So him getting a third-round pick off the Knights actually benefits Gaza along the long term.
See, what I don't get about these picks, like, what is stopping Gaza from tanking a third pick?
I mean, there's technically nothing stopping Gaza, but like, it really depends on how the Revolutionaries perform going forward with Yoshi as their captain instead of Birdo.
Yeah.
So before we talk about the All-Star break, we actually have a few Week 7 games to go over because Week 7 actually started tonight as we were recording this. I'm pretty sure the highlights are going to be up before this podcast goes live.
I'll be honest, there's only like
It's 3
Yeah,
games.
whatever.
3 games got played. First off, we had the know-it-alls absolutely whooping the tacticians yet again. TT cannot catch a break with these guys.
TT.
And you know what it was? It was Yellow Toad bobbling shit again, dude. Like, funniest thing. Popcorn forgot to record most of the start of the game. He started recording in the bottom of the third.
I wonder, is there going to be a tough decision like I did for TT with Yellow Toad?
But here's the thing, Camroc. The thing is with TT, right?
And the question is,
The thing is though, looking at TT's team, the only other people that could sub in for Toad is the Yoke and Baby Peach. The roster's kind of limited in a little way.
And I think TT may have like for a team that had second pick in the draft is like
again, like as we brought up, I think TT taking Mario was a bit of a misfire.
A mistake. I think
like I get sticking with what works, but power creep.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Also, K. Rool went absolutely crazy that game. Also, I watched most of that game at the cabin, like the cabin studios, and one of the lads came in to watch like the end of the game with me as well. It was quite the time. And then I didn't even know we were doing the rest of the week 7 games tonight. The Knights beat the Penguins 6-3.
Yeah, honestly, it was just decided right on the spot.
All right, fair enough. So the Knights beat the Penguins 6-3. It was again close game in the beginning, but once the Knights got going, it was very hard to stop them. PD,
like even like.
What are you gonna say, Camroc? Before I stimmed.
Like it's just again the Penguins just being inconsistent.
It's weirdly inconsistent.
Like it's like weird. Like they win a game, then they lose one, then they win a game, then they lose one, then they win a game, and they lose one. Like they're going through like a whole. Weirdness.
It's a cycle of we're so back, it's so over, we're so back. That was the mantra that Rin. That's the mantra that Rin predicted that my team would be on. Never mind, that shit passed to Popcorn because my team, again, have not lost a game since losing to the Legionnaires. Again, Cam, I can't beat Bowser when it matters. I just can't beat Bowser. I don't know why. So yeah, PD came back that game. PD actually decided to tie up the laces, lock in. He wasn't amazing. PD wasn't like this wasn't night 1 PD Piranha, but I
think what's disappointing for the Penguins is that the Knights weren't amazing. Like they were not.
Only winning in a margin of 6-3, and again the Penguins kept it fairly competitive early on. It's just. Again, when the Knights pulled away, there was no stopping them. Birdo being on the same team as Petey, as well as the Pink Mees, who have been doing phenomenally this season. The Knights are even when they're not still at 100%, the Knights are still a force to be reckoned with.
You gotta love the Popcorn typo.
Yeah, the typo in the Discord chat that no one's gonna see but us. And the final game to talk about the podcast before we talk about the All-Star break is.
Let me sum up this game.
Oh come on! There was
No, it was.
By the way, the game was the rematch between the Gaza Revolutionaries and the Angels, where my team managed to win 2-1. There was one highlight from the game.
Yeah,
the highlight in question was my outfielders, Jeff and Blue Toe, getting stuck on the route in DK Jungle, which allowed King Boo to send a home run. But other than that, nothing happened that game.
Like even if you look at the stats, like
Toadsworth was the closing pitcher. Literally, the final play of the game. Junior Yoshi do the captain face off, and then switches pictures like, okay, Madge is gonna come in now, and then it's Toadsworth like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Who
Mind
invited
you, Toadsworth hasn't pitched on my team since week 1. It has mainly been Boney Stark, Madge, and Junior that's been holding on the floor. And then Toadsworth. I guess Phantom decided, you know what? Toadsworth needs to get in on the action somewhat. Because, like, dude, Toadsworth had loaded bases and still couldn't get on base. Like, what am I going to do with Toadsworth? What am I going to do with him? You know what? You know what? If I ever... You know what? It depends on the stadium I play on. Do I have a game with the Tacticians coming up? Do I have a game with the Tacticians coming up? Let me look at my schedule.
I don't know. Let's see.
I have a game with the Tacticians in week 11, but it's a home game. Where else am I playing? I'm playing on... Where am I playing? I'm going back to Cruiser again against the Know-It-Alls. Or is that my home game? No, it's a home game with me. So, Jungle, Stadium, Jungle, Castle, Luigi Mansion. Alright. I'm calling it right now. Let this record show, and I will not be a coward by going back on my statement. Week 13, Luigi's Mansion. We're giving the star. I'm going to give the star to Toadsworth.
Right, you heard it here first. If he doesn't do it, well, nothing we can do about it.
No, I can't lie on the internet. That is not something I'm going to do. I'm not...
Lying on internet?
Really?
No one
You
has
think
ever
someone
done
would
that.
do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Lies? No.
So, that's it for week 7, but we're not done yet, Camroc, because we still have, first off, we have two-ish more games to address. It's, the last 2 games of week 7. It is the Lilies against the Camroc crew, and the Chorus going up against the Legionnaires once again. So, Camroc, it is at Mario Stadium. How are you feeling going against the Lilies? Talk a little bit.
I'm hella nervous because it's an important game for us, to be honest. It's like I'm really like I know like it's like, oh, obviously you need to win this, but we do need to win this, with especially with Penguins. Like it's gonna be a tight battle between us and the Penguins, to be honest.
Dang. Like
it's whoever does we haven't played the Penguins yet. Like we played them after the All-Star break. That's the first time we play against them. And our last game is against the Penguins, and I'm telling you now, that's gonna be whoever wins that will probably go up
to the postseason.
I'm telling you that now. Unless if I think goes protected, I had to play the Legionnaires again. Fuck.
Lamau.
It's coming back to me. Shit.
It's all coming back now. Damn.
Anyway.
Alright.
I just hope I really
need to beat the Lilies. So and then we have the Chorus taking on the Legionnaires at Wario City. Rin's going to Wario and Wario City. Who would have thunk it?
Hot take. I'm going to say Rin's going to win that because it's Wario and Wario
You think
City.
That's going to be the buff? See, here's the thing, though. After the Legionnaires' last game, again, I usually bet against Rin for some reason. It's just the competition she's up against. Now, I really don't know who's going to win this, because Bowser could show up, but the Chorus...
I'm going to say confidently Rin's going to win that. I'm going to say
right.
it now.
I'm not going to make a prediction, but Camroc is.
Yeah. Rin, I got your back. If you do me wrong, I'll do nothing.
Yeah, you won't. Yeah, you ain't gonna do shh. Now, it's time to talk about our final talking point today, the All-Star break. Also, the trade deadline. All right, Cam.
I think
all right, Cam, let's make a bet right here.
I'll be honest.
Do you think Reese sneaks in one more trade before the deadline? Knowing Reese, life will find a way. I'm saying it right now. Reese is going to make another trade before the thing happens. And if he doesn't, I will genuinely be surprised.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
So, before we should talk about the Star Conference. So, like, let's try to predict who people will put in. Like, first of all, let's predict who's going to win, Ice or fire?
All right, so the Ice Conference is the Angels, the Know-It-Alls, the Legionnaires, the Chorus, and the Tacticians, and the Fire Conference is the Knights, the Lilies, the Penguins, the Revolutionaries, and the Crew. Cam, we're on opposite sides of the argument here.
Yeah.
All right,
crazy.
make your case for the Fire Conference. Make your case.
My case for the fire ones is just simply the Knights and the Lilies
I mean,
carrying us. I'll be honest, they will carry the fire.
so you think Petey and Hammerbro and maybe Weed G are gonna be your guys?
Yeah, because I'm
My
tanking.
argument for the Ice Conference, we got the fucking Mafia on our team.
Yeah, but does the Mafia like working with others? The only thing.
I mean, Rin has Red Critter. Red Critter could be a one-time Mafia member.
I'll be honest. I think Rin's going to choose Wario.
Well, it really just depends on, because here's the thing. The All-Star break this go around, the All-Star break, what am I saying this go around? This is the first time we've ever had an All-Star break. Lock in, Luke. The All-Star break we're doing is very similar to what the ASA did for their All-Star break, the Akalan Slugging Association. Each team, this was literally announced by Popcorn like half an hour ago, but every team will submit 3 players to nominate for an All-Star, and then we all vote to see who gets on the team.
Ah, shit. So I can't.
And I'm
leave
pretty
tank.
sure it's not just the GMs, it's the coaches and the spectators as well. Like, actually, I need to ask Popcorn. Is All-Star voting open to everyone?
I'll be honest as well. I have been historically do not care for the All Star.
In other slugging leagues you've been a part of, you do not care about the All-Star break.
Yes, because I think in every All Star that been thing I've tanked on purpose.
All right, I need to specify not just the
'Cause-
GMs. I need to specify that to Popcorn.
Yeah.
So, I feel like what we should do, Cam, is that we should, instead of predicting what the All-Star teams are going to look like, we should predict who are people going to nominate.
I say one and only. It could be Petey Prime.
All right. Yeah, I feel like nominating Petey makes sense because again, we can't forget Night 1 Petey. Night 1 Petey was a nuclear warhead. But as of recently, Petey was amazing on Night 1. He did okay in Week 2. Ever since then, he's been shit. But as of recently, Petey has started to lay the foundations for a good team again. So you think Petey's going to get... Will Petey be the first All-Star vote for the Knights?
I think
more than
think so,
Red
yeah.
Pianta?
Yeah, I'm going to predict.
Yeah, Red Pianta was going to be my second one. And then for my last one... honest...
I think he's going to choose. I think he's going to choose Pink Yoshi because of the sentimentality.
Oh, steroids! He hasn't played in ages. I'm gonna say Zelda's gonna take the last All-Star nomination.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that it's gonna be Zelda.
So let's move on to memes.
The Lilies.
Memes
Immediately, Hammerbro and Critter are a lock for this. Like, they have been the Lilies' best players. It's the source of most of their offense. And we literally started a vocal stim called Oh My Critter because of OG Critter. As for the last one, I mean, there's one guy I know.
I really hope he doesn't choose you.
Oh, come off of it, Cam. Have you seen the season I've had?
So funny. It would be so funny though, because it would shut you
What
up.
do you mean? You know what? You're right.
By the way, I'm just a hater.
You are a fucking hater. So, as much as I would love to put me on a pedestal and say, yes, I'm going to be in the All-Star break. I mean, I could, but all right, let's say hypothetically there's a world where I don't get nominated to be an All-Star. Does he give it to the Jedi or Ouija?
Yes.
The Jedi or Ouija?
Ouija.
Yeah, Ouija. So yeah, we think it's gonna be Hamburger Critter or Ouija, or maybe if the Lilies feel like being really cool and based, they'd put me in.
Lilies, if you're listening, don't.
Come on, let me listen. My me's been doing really well.
Although it would be funny to have you playing for us though.
See, Fire Conference. That's the mind games you can play. do I root for my conference or do I root for myself?
Oh, that could be the play. That could be the play. Actually, Lily's put Luke in. Put Luke in. I changed my mind.
It's
Okay, the Penguins. Who's the Penguins want to put in?
Fire Bro, Boomerang Bro, duh. Those
Yeah.
two. Like again, Boomerang Bro. Remember, Boomerang Bro got 2 Grand Slams and 10 RBI in one game, and
Yeah.
Ice Bro is always there batting in RBI as well. Who does the Penguins take for their last All Star nom?
Themselves maybe just because it's themselves.
I kind of want to see Band-Aids get an All Star nom.
Maybe.
Ooh, how about Red Madge? Red Madge has been doing solid.
Ooh. Yeah, that's true.
I think it'll be Red Madge.
Maybe. I'm gonna go for
Also,
Red Madge, too.
the team needs a pitcher, so Red Madge is a good pitcher. All right, I'm gonna Camroc.
Yeah.
Again, as I brought up earlier, are you seriously considering sending all 3 Stooges?
Not considering. I'm pretty much gonna
You're
do
just
that.
straight up gonna put in all 3 Stooges.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. The Funky Kong, Donkey Kong, Senya Kong is just for me only. No one else.
Jesus, you are one petty sumbitch.
Oh, I do not want popcorn or Gaza celebrating for me. No, it's for me.
Jesus, even when you're on the same team, you cannot help but try and dick over Popcorn and Gaza. Never change, Camroc.
I've done it before. I'll
Never
do it again.
change, man. All right, last up is Gaza's team. So, first off, King Boo. Urkadur. King Boo, obviously. Gaza has gone on...
Yeah, I think he'll choose.
What were you going to say?
He'll probably choose Yoshi as well because.
I don't think he's going to pick Yoshi. I think he's going to pick...
He's going to choose Wiggler.
I think Gaza's predictions are going to be Wiggler, King Boo, and Isabel.
Yeah, that's good.
Here's the thing. In my opinion, and this could be because I have rose-tinted glasses, there is a bunch of me's in contention for me of the season. There's like Lonk, Zelda, Isabel, and yours truly. Rin is also a dark horse as well to win me of the season because Rin has done really well as a me. But Isabel, remember, Isabel is unironically a backbone of the Revolutionaries' offense, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Hang on. Popcorn responded to my message with a waffle. What does the waffle mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean?
What does the waffle mean? Is it a waffle for yes, we will have people, or is it a waffle for no because you're waffling on too much, Luke? Give me a sign and hit me, baby, one more time. All right, that's it for the Fire Conference. Now, I will take over for the Ice Conference. So, Camroc, do you know who I'm who I'm submitting as All-Star voters?
Toadsworth.
It would be really fucking funny.
It would be so funny. You should do it. It'll be so funny.
A part of me. Really?
Oh, you should do it as your third pick. Oh, I beg you. It's the funniest thing ever. If you just sent Toadsworth, just please.
I'll tell you who I'm
Send
sending.
Toadsworth,
Obviously,
please.
first off, I have to send my boy main event Magikoopa. Madge has been one of, if not the best player on my team for some reason. He's great in the infield. He's a solid enough pitcher. He can get the offense going if he needs to. The only thing he hasn't done is hit a home run and a plug walk, but Madge has been fantastic. Then obviously we have to go with Boney Stark. Boney Stark, the man, the myth, the legend, Calcium Man on deck. He was my second overall pick, so I kind of have to. And lastly, even though it would be really funny to put Toadsworth or even Blue Shy Guy in.
Do it.
I'm probably going to put in Bowser Jr.
Boo.
Says the mole putting in 3 Stooges. Excuse me, Camroc. I want my conference to win this.
Oh, I'm going to tell Popcorn right now, and I'll tell you his reaction.
What are you?
I'm going to tell.
What are
Popcorn
you
right
doing?
Now. Here's my all-star.
Oh, he's doing this live.
I'm doing this live.
Oh, this is gonna go over you're gonna get on a house on fire with this message.
Yeah, this did not go well last time I did this, so.
I wonder Hmm. This fence gave me an electric shock. What happens if I do it again? Oh,
I'll put like a smiling cat emoji with it as well, just to
smiling
say,
cat
he's typing.
emoji. All right, next up we have the know-it-alls. Camroc, take a wild guess who you think they're sending to the All-Star game.
They're probably the Mafia.
Yeah, I think Reese is gonna send all three members of the Mafia. K. Rool, Blitter, Britter. Like the only other member of the Reese's team I could see him sending is either Whisper or Waluigi. Like, and that's it really.
Yeah.
Moving on to the Legionnaires. Who do you think the Legionnaires will nominate as their All-Stars?
Bowser.
Riveting.
Bowser. I don't know.
I think, yeah, Bowser is definitely one of them. Because even in spite of his lackluster offensive capabilities, he is still really good at pitching. And as for the last two, I think it's going to be Koopa and Gaz's own me. Because Koopa the Quick is Koopa the Quick. And Gaz's me is a menace for some reason. Except when he's playing at the Ice Garden and he's on his Switch 2. Gaz's me is fairly airtight.
Yeah, Popcorn just replied, said none of them going on. I said, I am aware. I am fully aware. I do not care.
I am fully aware. I do not care. Do I have a rhyme left to spare?
I do not.
See, I can do this whole music thing. Alrighty. Let's move on to the final two teams. The Rin Chorus. Who are they sending to the All-Star game, Camroc?
Oh, some of them have already been confirmed, actually.
Some have been confirmed. Huh?
The TT's been confirmed, I've been confirmed, Gaz's been confirmed, and Popcorn's been confirmed.
Alright, we'll try and... They're locked in. We don't know what those picks are, but we'll see.
I can see them right here.
What do you mean? Are they on the... Oh, they're on the...
It's on the
Okay, so let's go through the ones. Optimus
the...
Prime? What do you mean Popcorn's not bringing Boomerang, bro? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. For TT, I would have said Yellow Toad, Yellow Pianta, and Mario. I would have said those three.
Yeah. And we were almost right with
no, I was right with Gaza. King Boo, Wiggler, Isabelle.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, the only prediction I haven't gotten right so far is Boomerang, bro. Popcorn is making me look like a fool. I mean, granted, I make myself look like a fool all the time. It's part of my charm. Jesus wept. All right, the chorus. Let's quickly do this. The chorus. Who are they making their all-stars before Rin sends the selections on? Who is it going to be? Who's it going to be?
Probably Wario, Red Critter, and we'll say Wario, Red Critter, and probably... I don't know. My Koopa, maybe?
I think Rin has actually already said who she's bringing, because I remember talking about it briefly there in the call, and she said Wario, Red Critter, and Red Paratroopa. Because remember Paratroopa's walk-off RBI triple? Remember the Ice Garden game that TT lost?
Yeah.
So with that, I'm just quiet for a second. Who do you think's gonna win the? Obviously, I'm about to ask. Oh, who do you think's gonna win the game? We're obviously gonna pull for our own conferences.
I honestly don't know. I'm gonna be big honest because I'll have.
We barely have any control of this. Remember, it's up to the.
There's going to be 0 crew players on this team. I'll be honest.
No shit! You sent the Stooges. What did you expect?
I don't care.
I'm glad you made that.
See, my plan is that I'll be uninvested for the All-Star. So when everyone else is invested, I'll be planning in the background. I'll be planning.
My three are locked in. It's Magic Koopa, Bowser Jr., and Dark Bones. It's locked in.
What if I try to convince people to vote for the Stooges, though?
If you want to make a campaign, Camroc, honestly, all the more power to you.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, I don't think anyone's going to accept it from Fire Conference because Popcorn's not going to have any of it. Gaza will probably not have any of it. Memes, I don't know. I don't know if Knights would.
But I guess it's only way to see. Camroc, do you think we should try and do a Do you think we should try and do a podcast after the All-Star break? Just try and honestly try and bring it. We'll see.
And that'll be the shortest one. That'll be the shortest.
Yeah, it'll be a short episode. We might we might. You know what we could do? I know we could mention this off the mic, but just to pad a little bit in the intro. How about we try and get like a bunch of guests in, and we talk about just the season so far, because the All-Star break is the halfway point. It is the
Oh,
halfway point of the season.
that's
Well,
true.
it'll be time just to reflect.
we should invite everyone. To
Not
guest
every.
our
I'm
guest,
saying,
yeah.
hold on, save that.
No, we should have everyone in halfway through.
I was gonna say have
telling you.
everyone for after the World Series.
No, I think we should do like everyone midway and everyone at the end as well.
If that happens, when he
Peak.
also for the podcast listeners, when he says everyone, he means as many people as is physically possible, because we're dealing with 3 different time zones here.
Yeah, ours,
Remember,
yeah, that canon.
UK, America, Argentina. I think Argentina's in a different time zone. Whatever time zone the Lily memes is in. You're awesome, memes. You're awesome. Memes, you put the awesome in memes awesome. So, I think that's it for us tonight, Camroc. So, that is
And viewers, hashtag vote for the Stooges.
hashtag All-Star
vote for the
Stooges.
Stooges.
Look at the chat.
And my only reason is it will piss off Popcorn.
We'll have to see what happens then. So,
It'll be so funny, guys.
it would be.
Trust me. It would be
really funny.
Think of the funny.
Think of the bits.
Because honestly, All-Star games, who cares?
I care.
All-Star. If we win, oh yay. If we lose, boo-hoo.
Camroc has made his opinion very clear. He does not care about the All-Star break. I do. And for those who do care about the All-Star break, hopefully the nominations will come out. Hopefully the votes go in the ways of the conferences, and hopefully we get a bunch of people in here to reflect on the season so far. But until next time, we'll see you all in the dugout.